Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to this FIFA 15 player rating predictions video for players getting an improvement in Serie A. And before we get underway with the improvements in the Serie A, I'm just going to let you all know that in the previous video I did, which was a downgraded Bundesliga players, there were a lot of people that disagreed, more so than in the Premier League one. And to be fair, I actually think it's warranted, because I did actually have a look back on that video, and I think for, not all of them, but for 2 or 3 or maybe even a little more, I kind of look back and think, that's probably not right. So I kind of fucked up the Bundesliga video, so I'm going to do my absolute best now to try to, get better at it. I'm going to make sure that everything is airtight right now, hopefully, and just drop the controversy. So let's just go with it. Once again, all the players getting an improvement in this video. It's a mix of both my opinions and feedback from the community, mainly my opinions, but without further ado, let's go. The first player I see getting an upgrade from the Serie A in FIFA 15 is going to be Carlos Tevez. The Argentinian Juventus striker who had a very nice season did actually end up getting a team of the season as well, so he had a very good season in the Serie A. He was definitely one of Juventus' better players, and I see him getting not a big upgrade at all, like just a minor upgrade that will just see him get to an 87. He was 86 at the end of FIFA 14. I think we might see him as an 87 in FIFA 15. Another player being bumped up from an 86 to an 87 is one of my favorite players in the game, has been for a while. It's Arturo Vidal, again another Juventus player from Chile. And have a look at some of these stats. It's incredible. From an 86 to an 87. Again, this is another minor increase. He's a bloody fantastic midfielder, Arturo Vidal. I just absolutely love him. And one thing I love about him is his consistency. And look at his improvement card and look at his stats. 82 pace, 84 dribbling, 80 shooting, 85. That's 5 out of 6 at plus 80. It's incredible. Another player I see getting an improvement in Serie A will be Benatia. And of course, he had just one of the most incredible seasons that anyone has had, like, throughout entire European football. I mean, it was insane. He actually was, I don't know if he was an 82 at the start of FIFA 14, but he did get bumped up to an 84, and he got inform after inform after inform. This guy's season was just incredible, and I do see him getting upgraded to an 85. I don't know if he's going to be on the level with, say, Company or PK, but I do think he should get an upgrade to at least an 85. Another player who had a pretty good season in the Serie A and is doing some, or was doing some pretty good things in the World Cup is Cuadrado. He was 81 rated at the end of FIFA 14. I see him bumping up to an 83 at the start of FIFA 15. He has been very good for Fiorentina, and whether he'll still be there at the end of the season, we're not too sure. There are talks he might move, but either way, he's a very good player. And yeah, so I think he'll go up by 2 to an 83. And now for another improvement. This is a big one, and this kid is just a freaking superstar. His name is Paul Pogba, French, plays for Juventus, and look at those stats on the improvement card. I predicted he'll go up to an 84 after his season for Juventus, not just his season for Juventus, but of course for his incredible, or maybe not incredible, but he had a very good World Cup, and I see him going up like to 84. I think that's a very big increase, maybe 83 looking back on it, but an 84 would, he's just that good. It's incredible, especially for a player of his age. And I actually do think that he should get quite a big pace upgrade, because I think people sort of underestimate how quick he really is. He can actually fly. I'm not saying he should be like plus 85 or anything like that, but I put him up to an 80 for his pace, and that now means I've improved his shooting as well. He's 80 for every single one of his stats. Can you imagine that card in Ultimate Team? That would be unbelievable. Alongside Vidal, this would just be unbelievable. Another player who should get an improvement is going to be Gervinho. Of course, former Arsenal player, and he went to Roma after he sort of dropped off for Arsenal, and of course that meant he was only 79 rated for Roma at the start of FIFA 14, or at the end of FIFA 14, and he had a very good season for Roma. He did very, very well, scored a nice couple of goals, and I reckon that he should get an improvement back up to an 81, which is, not the level or rating that he had when he was at Arsenal, or in his prime years at Arsenal, but I still think he should get a bit of a bump up. He should become a rare again, and at least be 80 plus, because he's a very good player, and he had the good season, which deserves him to go up. Another player that I can see getting an improvement, and this is a little bit, I'm not too sure about, but I'm taking the risk. I think Maicon. He's only 78 rated at the end of FIFA 14. I can see him going up to an 80 at the start of FIFA 15. I really do. I do think that he should actually get a bit of an upgrade, especially because he had a very good season for Roma, and again, there were a lot of players that had very good seasons for Roma, but yeah, no, I believe Maicon should actually get a bit of an upgrade, because I think he's a little bit underrated in FIFA 14, because I know he did get a team of the season, whether it was for most consistent or whether it was in the Serie A team of the season, I'm not sure, but he did have a great season, and I don't think he should go up by round about 2. I reckon he should be 80 plus or higher. And it's another Roma player now, and it's another non-rare to a rare. It's Miralem Pjanic, and he was 80 rated at the end of FIFA 14. I'm pretty confident he did get an upgrade of some sorts, but I think he'll go from an 80 to at least an 81. He will become a rare again, and yeah, he was a very good player for Roma. He didn't actually get a team of the season, which I think is pretty harsh, because yeah, no, it's pretty stiff that he didn't get it because he had a very good season, and I think he does deserve that one more upgrade in FIFA 15. Another player who actually did get a team this season in FIFA 14 Serie A is going to be Sergi, and I believe that he was also a most consistent one as well. But anyway, let's move on. He's a right midfielder. I think he plays a little more central nowadays, but whether he'd be a right midfielder in FIFA 15, I'm not too sure. But I can see him going up from an 81 to an 82 with slight increases everywhere here and there. Not one of the big names in Serie A, but definitely deserves an upgrade, is from Napoli. The Spanish player recently transferred from Real Madrid. It's Jose Callejon. He was 79 rated at the start of FIFA 14. He did a very good job. He had a very good season for Napoli, and I think an 80 rating for him, he definitely is one of those players where you look at him and you think, well, surely he's got to be at least 80. He's got to be in the 80 zone somewhere. And so I've given him that one overall upgrade. Not too big an upgrade, but just enough to get him over the line and to give him an 80 rating. One of the younger up-and-comers in the Serie A is going to be Berardi, who is, of course, actually a Juventus player that was loaned out, but he was 76 rated at the end of FIFA 14. He did get an upgrade, and he got quite a numerous amount of informs as well throughout the season. He was very, very good, and it's exciting to see how his career is going to pan out, but of course, he is a Juventus player who was just loaned out. I see him going up to a 78, which is actually a pretty high rating, I think, now I'm looking back on it, but whether he goes up to that sort of level or not, we're not too sure, but I do think 78 rating for Berardi. And the final player getting an upgrade, I'm predicting to get an upgrade in Serie A, is going to be Higuain. 84 rated for Napoli at the start or at the end of FIFA 14. I think he will go up to an 85 in FIFA 15 with slight increases everywhere here and there. Again, it's not too big an upgrade. You can see slight increases to his pace and his shooting and passing and whatnot. But I do think that he should get a little bit of an upgrade because playing at Real Madrid, he didn't have too many opportunities to sort of show his worth and show how good a player he is. But now playing at Napoli, he's actually able to really put himself out there, and he's a very, very good player. And I think 85 is, it's probably pretty fair for a player of Higuain. But that's going to do it for some of the improved players that I'm predicting we'll see in the Serie A in FIFA 15 when it comes out pretty soon in September. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Do you think I missed anyone out? Should anyone not get upgraded or maybe upgrade a little higher? Whatever you want, leave it in the comment section down below. But that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I'm your Gamer, the Masterbucks. We'll have most downgraded players from the Serie A coming soon, and that's it for me. Peace out, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.